Welcome back to The Hour Continues, episode number 11. I go by the name of Drerawka alongside my partner in crime, Junior Hammond.
Yep.
How you doing, brother?
Good, man. How are you doing?
Doing great, especially after that last freaking episode that you just got done. What's his name? Hanu.
Hillier.
Man, that was a cool story, man.
Dude, I swear to you, I don't understand we're pushing to get this, right? The bar just keeps getting set differently, like higher, different, strange, man. There's just, every show gets better, bro.
The cool thing about
really good show.
The 27th hour, the cool thing about it is that all these people are right here, like in the fucking valley.
Yeah, man.
And his story, man, if you haven't checked it out, you got to. Matter of fact, it's coming out. It should be coming out this Friday, right? So this Friday, definitely check it out. Man, he's a door guy at the cabin. He does more than that. I think the door guy thing isn't the right title for him, right? He's a coach. He's a husband. He's 5 kids. Like, cool guy. And he's in a band too.
Yeah, man. It sounds like multiple, or has been in many bands.
Yeah, man.
Man of many hats, a lot of energy, and his fucking dreads.
Yeah.
Seriously? Dude, that dude was cool, man. Jamie Hampton, shout out to Jamie for bringing us connecting that. That was awesome, man. It could have been nothing less of perfect. That was just great. That dude's cool.
Yeah.
He's, man, the stories. You can't even say anything. You got to hear these stories this guy has.
Yeah.
About everybody.
Yep. Exactly. I don't know what was on the podcast and what wasn't, so I won't say anything right here because it was a lot of confidential, kind of like in confidence kind of conversation.
We definitely had things we aren't going to repeat, and I was like, damn, it's just really neat. This dude, he's been there, man. He's seen some stuff. He knows stuff, and it's really cool to sit and listen to all his cool stories. Great dude. Super intelligent, and just a chill-ass down family dude.
Yep. How's your week been?
Good, man. Really good. How about you? We're killing it. Everything's cruising here. I got some really cool stuff coming someday I can talk about too, and a little teaser. We'll see. I don't know, man. I couldn't be happier ever.
Yeah.
Just couldn't. How about you?
Yeah. I mean, my day got a little bit brighter as soon as I got here, and some cool things are coming, and I'm really happy. The family's doing good, man. My son, Tavian, he's about to graduate 2nd grade and go into 3rd. So that's next week. And it's crazy. The school year's already over. I felt like the whole shit just started. You know, that's the one thing. I mean, you guys got a son that's in school right now. In 2020 and 2021, I feel like the kids, man, the school thing with the pandemic, and it's just been a challenging year for any student, right? It doesn't matter the fucking age, high school, middle school, elementary, doesn't matter. It has been a challenge, and I feel like we need to celebrate those guys and gals that fucking made it to the fucking end. Cause
for sure, the kids that didn't get to graduate.
Yeah, man.
Man, can you imagine that?
Well, they did it over a fucking
I had 2 of them.
Computer.
I had 2 of my kids had that happen. It happens there. We all go through life. Things happen, but man, this is brutal for this era of people. Last thing I remember, like, this was like a 9/11, like, that impacted everybody.
Yeah.
It just seems like that to me. These poor kids that didn't get to graduate. God damn.
Yeah.
That just got them. It really did. It changes their whole thing. Like, not failure, but fuck. What? That's got to be a big deal, man, in someone's heart, I would imagine. So
that's why I'm saying make sure you shout out anybody that fucking went, any student. Shout them out. They completed another year. Hopefully the year 2021 to 2022 is a better year for them in school, and they get to fucking have some type of normalcy kind of shit.
It will be. And fuck you, COVID.
Yeah, man. It's always fuck you, COVID. It will never die. Fuck you, COVID.
Fuck a bunch of COVID.
Even when COVID's got like in 2035, I'm gonna be like, fuck you, COVID.
Yeah, no shit.
Okay, so we got
send it.
Shout out to producer Erica. She's here. She's mic'd up if she wants to say anything. So this, man, is this rice paper? What kind of paper? This paper's so thin.
Okay, so here we go.
It's stencil paper.
Stencil.
Because
the mic's right there. Now,
God damn it, talking to the mic.
It's stencil paper.
Oh, okay.
As you know, we run a tattoo shop here.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I don't.
Tough times called for tough measures. We didn't have paper at that moment, and a kid had a question. I'm like, bam, hang on, stencil, and he hit.
Hell yeah,
hit it.
So here we go. Do most people talk to each other or at each other?
Good question. I think, we're talking to or at. I don't even know. Well, I think we're talking to each other. I think that's a really, really good question.
Yeah.
It's interesting. To or at, to being at. What do you fucking say to that? If we're just having a reciprocative conversation, I don't know what you would call that, but you could use one of them for like a one-ended one where it's just me and you just sit and listen the whole time. I'm talking to you or at you, but what about just a conversation? I don't know.
I think
how do we do that?
In most situations, I would say at. I think a lot of people are speaking at or talking at somebody rather than talking to somebody, right? I feel like when you talk to somebody, you're engaged in the things that they are giving, right? If you're talking at somebody, you're like kind of judging them and you're giving them kind of like a
advicey.
Yeah, exactly.
Couldn't at be even more as well? Like at would be maybe at the room. I'm going to talk at, hear me now, like everybody in there, right? To is very, I'm going to talk to you. I don't know. Or I'm going to talk to you people. I don't know how that goes. That's a good one.
Yeah.
It's a great question.
I think in most situations it's at. And
I think you're right.
Unfortunately, it is at.
I think you're right. I wouldn't have known how to answer that.
Yeah. Thank you, whoever wrote this. And no name on it.
Stencil paper, so they were in the shop.
Stencil paper.
And they had nice handwriting. It looks like girl handwriting, so I think it's a woman.
Here's another one on the same kind of paper.
It's not mine.
Keep the questions coming, fools. We love them. What is the difference between interrupt and interject? God damn it. What, really?
Yeah.
Interrupt and interject.
I really don't know, because to be honest with you, like when you're interrupting, you're interjecting, right? It's like nobody asked you. You're interrupting, and an interruption to me is an unsolicited piece of somebody else, right? I didn't ask you to fuck your opinion. You're interjecting, and now you're interrupting this whole thing that's going on.
Interesting. Interrupting could be done even not without words, maybe too. Maybe that's something to do with it. Interjecting would be more of a word thing, I would think. Like, but interruption could be a loud bang on the fucking thing over here somebody did, or that's an interruption, right? Or I don't know. That's really good too. Interject, it would seem more of a, I guess it wouldn't have to be speech, but it almost come to my mind as a speech thing. Like, I'm going to interject here with a different something. I don't know.
That's one of my biggest fucking pet peeves is unsolicited fucking, we didn't ask you. Like, why are you interjecting in our conversation?
Does it come sometimes okay? Like if you, just in a cool conversation, you and I, we do it all the time when we have a guest. One of us will think of something. If it ever hops over the other one, I never ever feel weird about it. It's almost like, I'm going to help with this. I don't mind it at all. But on the wrong thing with the wrong dude, you know what I mean? Where it's like stepping over, that gets a little tricky.
Yeah.
But if Drerawka is going to add to, or the wife or anybody in my pool here interjects, I guess that's the word.
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't really get to me too bad when it's adding to what we're doing. I guess.
But that's different
constant,
though.
That's true.
I'm sitting here, right? I'm even if I'm quiet, I'm in the conversation.
Yeah.
Right? It's a little different versus if you and your, let's say you and a client, you're tattooing a client, you're having a conversation. Oh, how's your day going? How's life going? And then the next client hears, right? The next client over the fucking mirror or whatever hears, and they're like, oh yeah, I've been there before, and you know, you should do this. It's like, motherfucker, I didn't ask you your fucking opinion.
There you go.
Right? You're nowhere in here. Like, nobody asked you.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Know your room, know your stuff.
Know your role and shut your mouth. The Rock.
Speak when you're spoken to. Break the wrist, walk away.
Yeah, exactly.
Great questions.
Yeah, thank you for the questions, by the way.
Keep them coming, guys. We love them.
If you have a voicemail, you can call Erica at
801-608-0436.
Dre, how do you produce so much content for people? Chance F. Taylorsville.
Yo, shout out Chance, bro. This dude sent us quite a few questions. We appreciate that, man.
Dre, how do you produce so much content for people? I don't feel like I produce a lot of content. Well, content on my own. I'm assuming like content on my own. I just do it, man. there was a time in COVID where we had to sit down, right? We had to sit down, and some people learned how to fucking bake. I learned how to fucking do certain other things, right? And during that time, I fucking sharpened my skills. And I'm not the greatest at anything, but I can get the job done. And I get happiness by creating. And so I put those skills to work, regardless if it's just a simple flyer or it's a fucking video or it's a podcast or it's a YouTube video, whatever the case may be. I find joy in creating. And when we're our happiest is when we're creating, right? And so that's what keeps me busy, and that's what keeps me creating content. It's not that I have a fucking goal to release 5 videos in 5 days. It's no goal to fucking do any of that. But it brings me joy when I create, so I do it. And that's how I keep on cranking it out. And it's not necessarily for the people. It's like it brings me joy. So it's very fucking selfish of me, but it does. It brings me joy to create, and something that is just a byproduct of creating is bringing other people content, right, to get them through their day. So
yeah, it's an open question too, right? Like, how do you do it? Is it like one thing feeds the next? Is it like, it could go everywhere with that. That's a cool question, man. How do you do it? You just love it. It just comes out of you, man.
Yeah.
So it's hard not to. It'd be like caging a fucking elephant, like holding you back, man. It's like, nah, man, this is what I do.
Yeah, it's just
and
it
the
just
more
happens.
you do, the more you want to do. And it's like, that's how energy works. I tell people that all the time in this work is, man, how do you have so much energy? This goes right into what you're doing, man, because I do it. I use so much energy, so much thought, creativity, go, think, build, do, that I gain more of it. Same with you and your creativity, man. The more you're doing, the more you're producing, the more you're whatever people are thinking, and the more it's just you do more because it's who you are.
It just feeds itself.
Man, it's real. And then each little door opens other doors. You just love it, man. You just learn, right? You just keep learning. That's it.
Yeah. So thank you, Chance.
Chance, just get started, my man. Hit this guy up for a specific question. He got you.
Yeah, Chance. I thought I said Chase for a minute. I was like, no,
It's Chance. He's hit us a bunch, man, from Taylorsville.
it's dope.
Yeah, man, it's cool.
Salute to Taylorsville.
Ho. Okay. If you could be anything, what would it be? Okay, so let's see. Any animal. I'm sorry. If you could be any animal, what would it be? Like, okay, so this looks like 2 parts. One is 3. One is ocean, one is land, and one is air. So any creature of the domain.
Oh.
Ocean, what are you?
Ocean, what am I? Octopus.
Octopus. What are you in the sky?
I mean, what other
Well, why
animals are in the
octopus?
sky?
Why octopus?
Octopus, because octopuses are cool, man.
Pussies?
I feel like
Is it octopuses?
Octopi. Right? Yeah, whatever. I
don't even know.
Octopus. They're really cool, man. They can fucking form into fucking anything. You'll see. I've seen YouTube videos of fucking a giant octopus fit into a little fucking mason jar, right? And then fucking turn the cap and then get out, right? And then I seen octopus that can fucking camouflage into anything. And they got ink that fucking camouflage to get the fuck out of here. Like, octopuses are fucking cool, man.
Dope, man.
And they got a little beak that will fucking fuck you up too.
They got a beak?
Yeah, man.
I gotta look up octopi.
I think they got 5 hearts too.
What
Oh,
the
wow.
fuck?
3 or 5 hearts.
I gotta get up on this.
Octopuses are fucking cool, man. They're
Okay.
rad. Yeah.
Say less. That's dope. How about the sky?
Sky.
I guess you got to pick a bird. Apparently.
Yeah, I would pick. I'm not a really big bird guy, but I would pick probably a hawk.
Just a hawk.
You know what? No, a raven. I seen a raven at the zoo, and it's like a big fucking crow, right? But it is fucking dope. It's like jet black, like almost a black that you couldn't even capture. It's just that type, and I love black, right?
Word.
It's my favorite shade. I guess people say it's a color. It's a shade, but a favorite color. So yeah, the raven, and then so that's land. Oh no, now land, right?
Now land.
Silverback,
Ocean, air, and land.
Silverback gorilla.
They have
Word.
3 hearts.
3
and
hearts.
9 brains.
3?
See?
What the
9
fuck?
brains.
3 hearts.
That's a
9
lot
brains.
to handle. Man, that's cool. I didn't know that.
I love heavy and I think hard. So
Word, bro.
octopus for sure.
And a silverback, why?
Silverback, because that motherfucker is incredible to see. You see silverbacks that are fucking monsters, right? beat the chest, coming at you. Oh, just fucking aggressive. And then you see gorillas that are curious and they see babies and they're like, I want to hold that. You know what I mean? And so I love that about gorillas. I love how smart they are. I love how close they are to humans. And they are just fucking monsters. Like, they're fucking beasts.
Yeah, man.
So definitely. So Raven, octopus, silverback gorilla.
Fuck yeah, send that. That's a great question, by the way.
Yeah, great question. Thank you.
Did you know that leeches have 32 brains and 300 teeth and 5 pair of eyes?
What the fuck?
So maybe a leech would have been the way to go. They're
Ew.
creepy little
That's
motherfuckers.
weird.
They suck blood, though. That's weird.
They creepy.
Yeah.
Mine are simple, and you stole one of mine, and I just have to stay with it. The raven is my bird, for sure. They're everywhere in the shop if you look around. We just got a bunch more in today. I love the raven.
I always thought those were crows. The ravens?
So the crow, the raven is actually a bird of prey. It's actually a protected bird. They are different. The American crow is much, much smaller. The raven, to my knowledge, is the smartest bird in the entire kingdom. They speak many languages, like sounds. They have more sounds than any other bird at all. They say they're way more intelligent than any other bird there is. It's fucking cool.
That is awesome.
And I know you don't hunt them or whatever, but have you ever noticed if you pull over because you can hunt, there's a thing for them. But if you pull over to do anything, like to look at them or see what they're up to, they are gone the second you stop the vehicle. They're just smart, dude. They're the hardest. They will not hold still for you to get an opportunity on them, man. They're really, really smart. And
I didn't know that.
Yeah, dude, they're crazy. So that's definitely was my bird as well. And Halloween, fuck, they're everywhere.
Yeah. There was an urban myth about ravens and crows that if you split their tongue, they can speak English.
Bro, I wouldn't doubt it, because they have a ton of sounds. They make more sounds than any bird. Pretty crazy. And they're the Halloween bird, and a multiple of them is a murder.
Murder.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Land, by far, everybody I think already knows is a rhino.
Rhino.
Love the rhino, man. Impenetrable skin, and it's all tough guy shit, but they're also extremely caring, and they love and they protect more than anything. They're young. That's their life, is to preserve the little one's life. And they just rally, man. These things, they're fucking, and they charge fear. They run towards fear, and they don't have to be in herds. It's one of the only creatures that does not. They don't need that. They're fine to be alone. They're fine to be in a herd. Bulls, too many can't be in a herd. They'll kill each other. Just kind of cool. They're just a tough guy kind of thing. But the mamas are really loving and all about their little babies. They're fucking cute too. They're really cute. And I love the fear. Charge the fear thing. Water. I don't know a whole lot about water. I don't like water. I don't like to swim.
Yeah.
I fucking hate the water, Drerawka. If I was to be some in that water, apparently, it'd probably be a dolphin.
Okay.
Because they go, ee.
Yeah.
Dolphins are fucking dope, man.
They're fucking crazy. They're horny as shit.
Yeah.
Have you seen those? Like, they fucking hump anything.
Word. They're smart as fuck. Look how high they jump. Man. Either that or
they're fast, dude.
Fucking great white shark. Terry, someone's just fuck the boss. Who is the boss in the ocean? The great white shark. I guess it's probably the killer whale. But I don't think anything's fucking with a great white shark.
Great white shark it's intense, man.
Fuck, they're intense.
I'm scared of sharks.
Just the sight of them. You're not like any animal in the world. You'd be like, I wonder if he's happy. The sight of that, it's gonna kill you.
They're huge too. They're like and they're just.
Fuck.
You don't see them fucking speed off or anything. They're just like, woof.
Fuck you. Yeah, just spin about here.
Yeah.
Great whites are gnarly. So I don't know a whole lot about all that, but.
Did you know that a snail can sleep for 3 years?
What?
Fucking shout out Erica. What?
A snail?
A snail. Yeah.
How'd you get on that page?
I don't know.
That seems like it, the lazy little fuckers.
Snail, 3 years of sleeping. What does it just go back into a shell?
What about a spider? What would you be?
What kind of spider?
Yeah.
I don't like spiders
hobo.
either.
Fucking
Hobo spider.
They flick their hair and shit. Be a black widow. Fucking black widow.
Isn't that black widows are
Wolf
females,
spider.
right?
Oh, are they only females?
Yeah.
What's the black one that's a black widow that's not a female? I don't know.
Black spider? I don't know.
Fuck that.
Tarantula.
Wolf spider. Fuck it.
You could be a tarantula.
I don't do spiders.
I don't either. They're fucking scary.
Yeah, I'm good on tarantulas are.
What would you be quickly, baby, on land?
I've never thought about that.
We just did it. What about air? A fucking peacock, a gorgeous peacock.
A peacock.
And I want to just hear you say that.
Peacocks can't fly.
Yeah.
They go, It's not a bird then if it can't fly. Ostrich can't fly either.
I don't think penguins can either, but they're birds.
Ostrich fuck you up too.
They can run fast as shit.
Their legs are like that big around.
I'll be some like tropical bird.
Flamingo, yeah.
Sleep with one eye fucking open and one leg down and shit. Goofy.
You do got a flamingo shirt on right now.
Look at that hair too.
Yeah.
Rose gold, y'all.
Yeah, it is kind of rose gold.
Beautiful woman. Striking.
What about land?
What are you going to be? Tigress?
You'd be like a bear.
No, I'd probably be like an elephant. I don't know.
Elephants
are smart as fuck. And they're loyal and they're fucking.
I think they live longer than anything too. I think that's a thing. They're like one of the, they're dope as fuck.
I would love to see a mammoth.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
That would be insane.
Those are gnarly fucking creatures for sure. Elephants are fucking cool. That's like Serena. They love those things. They're super loyal. Cool. And they get mad and they're like, they jump back all cute and funny.
In the water, I'd have to probably be a dolphin or a sea turtle.
I was going to say sea turtle.
They're graceful and yeah.
I was just because I'm a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan.
She looks like April.
April O'Neil.
Is that still going, I guess? Do they make new shows?
I don't know why it wouldn't be. That was the coolest shit ever.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen it in a while, but I'm sure they will. That was good, man. That was a good question.
Is it me or you? Who's it?
It's me.
That's a great question, man.
Good question. I love it.
No name on it, but thanks, y'all.
Lions, not sheep.
Oh.
Question mark. Lions, not sheep.
Nobody say who they is?
Nope.
Lions, not sheep. Lions, not sheep. What I
There was
support?
all kinds of questions in there when I went
That's
up there.
gnarly. It's got to be referring to everything going on, right? I would think.
In the world.
I guess I don't understand other than I think that's how I'll answer it, if that's every situation warrants your heart, whatever you feel that may be. I think being a lion all the time is wrong as far as sometimes you need to be the sheep, maybe. Relationships, right? It requires, you got to show up for whatever that needs to be. As far as all this pandemic and all that kind of thing, you know what I mean? I think that goes into every scenario. For my answer is I'm always open to every scenario. I'm never I'm a this or I'm a that. I'm a Democrat. I don't do that, man. I'm independent always. I always think on my toes. Of course I have values. I don't push them. I'll talk about them. Somebody wants to hear them, but I'm a fucking lion at heart. I think most know that, but I'm really a sheep. I'm not a follower, but I'm not gonna get and make no waves, man. But yeah. I'm a lion if I get poked. You fucking poke me, I'm a lion for sure. But I'm definitely I make my own way or not a follower.
Yeah. I
don't know if that answered it, but I think every little scenario needs a little. I need to not be such a lion all the time, and I know that. Right. Yeah. But I'm not a follower, Drerawka.
You just gotta find your place and time for everything, right?
Yeah.
There are times where you have to be a follower, right? And when I say that, I mean, if Junior's like, hey, man, I really have a good feeling about this, right? It can be anything. If you're like, man, I wanna create this fucking movie, right? And you're like, Dre, I need $1,000, man. Can you put up $1,000 to help me get this movie off the ground? I'm gonna be a sheep and be like, man, I believe in you here. Let's go, right? So I think there is a time and place, and there's gonna be a time and place to be a lion. Like, we're spearheading this, we're doing this, right?
Yeah.
So I'm in agreement with you that it's a time and place thing, man. We could be a sheep and we can be a lion at times, but just like everything else, we gotta find balance, right? We don't want to be fucking the sheep that just follows the other sheep off the cliff, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we should be the sheep that's like, oh, we're getting really close to that ledge, man. I'm gonna turn back. I'm gonna turn back, right? I'm gonna go face whatever fucking is chasing me, and now I'm turning into the lion, right? So definitely time and place for everything. Just finding that balance, man. Finding that balance in life, not being one way or the other. Because if you're too much of the lion and you're like coming after those sheep, right? But then there's 200 sheep. Now what happens when those sheep turn into lions and they get the courage and now they kill you, right?
That's it, man.
It's because you spearheaded this shit as a hothead and you know you fucked yourself at the end of the day. So even balance. That's what I would say.
Yeah, it's just pay attention to your surroundings, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's real. And the true alpha in the man world can be either one of them like that. Whatever that may be. It's not being a tough guy that doesn't solve any fucking thing. Doesn't mean you're a sheep either.
Yeah.
Get over the phrases. There's no such thing. Do what you got to do in that scenario.
For sure.
Fucking great question. Another no-namer, but we got here. To change your current job to a new one, what would it be? Career, I guess, maybe. What if you could change your job right now, what would it be?
I think we kind of touched on this maybe in like episode 1. It would be to do everything creatively that I'm doing now 100%, like not having to have any type of job, right? And when I mean job, not having to answer to anybody. That would be ideal, right? Stay creative and knock out the things that I'm already doing, but just on another scale, on another level.
I like that.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Yeah.
I can smell it, feel it. I wouldn't change anything. My job, if I could change my job, it would be change my job. This isn't a job, right? I for whoever asked this question, I quit the best career that a human could ever ask for to do what I'm doing now. So that I've already made this jump and this is my thing and I've let everything go. I don't know if I told you that last time. I have zero ties back to my old ways and I can't fall back to it now. I've let everything lapse. All my certs, everything's gone on purpose so I can do this. So to change this job, not a second of it would ever be true of what I am. To be open to everything new coming at me, always. But there's no such thing as a job to me now. There's no job.
Do you ever get tired of tattooing? Do you ever be like, man, I don't want a tattoo today?
I got to be careful how I answer everything because I'm honest, right? I think if anybody tells you they don't, in anything they do, get tired of stuff here and there, I think they'd be lying to you. Same with, I don't do this for money. Okay, that's fine. At the core of what we do, that's why we do things, for certain things, for a job, right? Yes, I do sometimes. As a whole, no, I would say as a whole, absolutely not. I'm going to McDonald's today. Do I love my job? Fuck, I hate my job every day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm so blessed, bro, and I do what I do. But would I lie to you in my heart, from my heart? Should I lie? Yes. Will I? No. Yes. There's days I get frustrated. Just fuck with it, man. But that's me. Mm-hmm. I'm doing that. These beautiful people coming to me I'm doing it, man. I'm like, why am I letting this shake me? Whatever it is, right? That's the thing I'm learning so much about me is whatever's happening around me it's me.
Yeah.
Nobody's doing anything to me. You can hold a gun to my face, baby, and I still got a choice. I'm learning that, man. So
isn't that the crazy thing
tough.
too? Is that like, let's say Travis Barker, right? You know there are days where he does not want to fucking drum. There's days where he does not want to get on stage.
Absolutely.
But yet, to us, it's like, yo, like that's the dopest shit ever. That's the coolest fucking job.
That's it, man.
But there are days where you just don't want to do it.
Yep, and everybody's human, and I think allowing ourselves that, like a relationship.
Yeah.
I ask everybody before we end up here: is it your relationship? Is that easiest thing you've ever done, or is it the hardest thing you've ever done? How do you feel about your relationship? And I love the people to say, easiest thing I've ever done. That's cute. And it's beautiful. It just doesn't ring true to my heart. When someone tells me, man, it's the hardest fucking thing I've ever been through and I wouldn't change a second of it, I side with them people. It's the hardest thing I've ever done.
I think it's perspective, though. Like, if you go through some really hard shit, a relationship and fucking bickering that probably doesn't stand a chance against some real shit.
Real, yeah.
Right? Like, if I'm facing fucking life in prison, a fucking tiff about dinner doesn't hold, a fucking tiff about jealousy doesn't hold to me losing my whole life.
Right.
Right?
It's true.
Like and that's probably maybe exaggerating, right? Because not all of us have been fucking in a position where we're about to face life in prison, but it's a reality. There could be a simple, and you couldn't even do nothing, right? Cops can burst in here right now and be like, Junior, we have you fucking murdering somebody at Smith's. And you're like, motherfucker, I've been here a whole night. But somebody look like real. You know what I mean? Like, that shit happens,
sure.
Right? Now you're on fucking death row and shit. That shit happens. We've seen this shit happen.
That's fucking scary is what that is.
And so to have a little tiff in your relationship, it doesn't hold any fucking weight. So to some people, that a relationship is the easiest thing to do, right? But some people probably haven't been in a relationship as long as you, right?
True.
I would agree with a relationship is definitely not the easiest thing I've ever done in life, but in my relationship, it's definitely one of the smallest, easiest things that I've had to overcome in my life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
Like, yeah.
And me being the word guy looking for that word, right? That's me. Like, you say it's easy. Just say it. Nothing in life is easy. I just love, that's all I'm actually getting at. Is like, no, it's just, I just love to see the way people think. I love it. I think it's incredible.
For sure.
And none of us are right or wrong.
Yeah. I mean,
there's people.
I think there's definitely some wrong, right?
Yeah?
Hell yeah,
Who?
dude.
Give me one.
Anybody that touches a little kid,
Sure.
that's wrong.
For sure.
Right? I feel like anybody that just fucking causes violence just because, that's wrong.
Do you think in their head they think they're doing bad, evil, wrong? Or do you think they're actually doing, in whatever way, they justify it to be in a positive manner?
I guess I don't care to understand where that mindset is at.
It's tricky.
Right? Like, if you're hurting, if somebody came in here and they punched Cade in the face, it's like, no, bro. Like, now we got to stomp you out because Cade didn't do shit. Yeah. Right? It's like, no. I don't care what drug you're on, what mindset you're on, how depressed you are. You can't physically do that shit. Yeah. Right? Like, that doesn't sit okay with me. That's part of my principles. That's the way if I was fucking raised. We don't do that. And you know, mental health is a big thing, you know. But at the same time, you know, people need to be held accountable for their actions. You know, it's a tough thing, man.
Straight up. And it's mental awareness help month. If you cut that out, that sucks. No, mental health. Happy fucking.
Junior had all the words. We just need to.
When Junior speaks, everybody, I hope now this is a great time to put that out there. The reason you get me so mumbled and so everywhere and everything is it's me. Yeah. It's so out of my heart. So to say that, it's funny. I just say shit, it's on my mind, and it comes out quick. I don't think about things. I should probably think about things a little more. It is Mental Awareness Month.
Mental Health
Awareness Month.
Yep.
So it's just great you brought that up, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm all about that. I'm trying to understand it better and better and more in what we do here with our coaching and stuff. And it's an interesting topic. It really, really, really is an interesting thing to go through.
Did you see the guy sitting up there?
That's what this guy is.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you moved him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got to get the bridge built and all that for him. And, but yeah, we're here for everybody. If people need to reach out to us. We're here. We have a lot of different angles we can help with this mental wellness stuff is interesting too.
Yeah. And thank you, Erica, producer Erica. She was very vulnerable, sharing your own story about what you've been going through physically. So thank you for that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That takes a lot of courage.
It's real. And don't be afraid to talk about it. That's all it is.
Not fun to go through. Hopefully no one ever experiences it, for sure.
I didn't even know. Like, I thought shingles was just like, I thought it, no pun intended. I thought it was something that old people get.
Well, no, yeah. So did, like, I mean, I remember, like, Cade's grandpa's got it. Like, I never really, like, thought about it too much. Like, my mom got it a few years ago, and it was a bad case like mine, where she lost some of her eyesight and her hearing. So that's how, when I got it, I knew just how it, from her having it. But
it was I believe truly triggered from unbelievable amounts of suppressed emotion that doesn't need to go. It's not going where it goes, and it builds, and it's stress, and it's the immune system fighting itself. It's stress at the core of what it is. It's an absolute stress at its max. It's a really, really sad thing to watch happen. Don't repress things, man. Talk about them. Get them out and talk about them. It's a really sad thing to watch somebody go through.
It was tough. And I know how self-conscious you were during that time too, so for you to share those pictures and stuff is really like bold of you, so thank you for that.
It was a big move for her, for sure.
I would say too, like, thank you to Rhonda for her, is it holistic? Is that what we call it? Holistic approach for medicine?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you have not checked out her episode,
medicine.
Yeah, her episode was really, really cool. She really helped you out with all your treatments and stuff, right?
Yeah, I'm now consistently going every week. So I go tomorrow, but
High Point Acupuncture in Evanston.
Just so I can get whatever like this mass is handled, but she's the only one kind of helping with that. Besides, I have a neurologist appointment to follow up with.
And what started all this and fixing all this and getting my beautiful wife through all of this simply is starting to talk about it, starting to open up about it. That's all it is, guys. Just whatever that is for you, just talk to somebody. There's somebody there for you. There's somebody that will listen. There's somebody that can help you get to somebody that will listen.
Well, and another girl, like she, me and her connected years ago through some other stuff. So, and we've never met in person, but me and her talked on and off throughout the years, like just connected that way. And she's been struggling with shingles and meningitis. But so I like reached out to her and we've kind of shared stories. And then last week, like I got this gift that showed up in the mail and it was from her and it was like a soul sister. I don't have it down here. I'd read it, but it had this cool personalized note to me, like as her soul sister and with a bracelet and candle. It was really cool.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's it. Reaching out and then like a team and like a little rally just comes around you. It's really, really cool, man. So being vulnerable created that, opening that up.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's why I say that. It's talking. Just start talking about it. Nobody knows. We're stressed beyond, I handle it much differently, but the stress building on that woman over this, what we're doing is doing this, man. So reach out, say something.
Say something, get some help.
That's what the bottled up problem is with this. Let's talk.
Folks are here to hear you and to help you out.
Let's shift gears.
Okay. What was the biggest manipulation your parents had on you as a child?
Biggest manipulation they had?
Is that I'm pretty sure that's the word.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say Santa Claus.
Oh, okay. That's what that's getting at.
If you don't fucking be good, you're not gonna get that fucking toy.
Yeah.
I would say that. If you don't do this, you're not gonna get that.
If we're going that route, I'm gonna say anything but real. Anything I was just told almost anything and everything at some points, but actually what was happening, what was real. How do you go about that, man? I think it's cool to I don't the knight in shining armor stuff, stories are great. There's these things, but sometimes what warrants right in that moment is the truth of what's around us and going on. And I could get deep into that. I just don't want to hurt feelings, but I was definitely told a few things growing up that weren't true. And as I got older, I kind of thought, shit, man, why can't we just talk about it? So I'm openly to talk about who I am, what's going on around me. And I think that's important because I'll tell you kind of more about that, but sometimes just being honest is real, man. Whatever. You don't have to just tell your children everything, but if they need to know, they need to know. And I think we know what those are. And I think sometimes we choose to hide them out of our own pride. Maybe we don't have that much money. Maybe we don't have. That was kind of a big one for me. That's okay to say that, man. I that bothers me to this day. It's one of my biggest ones. Any manipulation, anything other than what it is to me is real. Because I'm just a real guy. I don't need smoke and mirrors, right? I think as a child, I was that way and I'm still that way. And I think most of us, if we just kind of knew the truth, we could deal with that quicker.
Yeah.
Instead of wondering, why did you hide that? Santa Claus, hell yeah, that's a funny one. It's a great one. All these other, but real shit, it's like, fuck, say how it is. We see it anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think I needed that. My dad was very honest with me. It was just us. So he was like, yo, why I can't pick you up from school? Because I'm working 3 jobs, right? That's very honest, right?
Yeah.
Why I had a fucking house key in kindergarten, right? Why I was walking home from school alone. Like, that shit is all fucking real, you know? So to have my dad fucking be like, play this magical thing for Santa Claus, that was way more what I needed during that time than there is no Santa Claus. And
Totally.
I can only afford this, right?
Totally.
So that's what I needed at that time. So going to your point, I think parents know what to and what not to disclose to their kids.
Straight up.
What's going to hurt them, what's not going to hurt them. And sometimes us as parents, we don't get it right every time. Sometimes we disclose some shit that we probably shouldn't have.
Sure.
Right? it's a tough call. We just gotta fucking do it. But I don't think we should manipulate our kids, right? I think manipulation is manipulation could be used for good. In my situation, it was used for good, right? In your situation, it wasn't good.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it's definitely a thing. It's I think knowing the situation, right, would be best. I truly deep down think we know in the moment every single time we're doing things the real thing to be doing. And if we listen to that or if we don't is where we're at. That's what I think. I don't think people are as honest as they say they are. And in the moment, say what you need to say. Do what you need to do. You already know the right answer. Do it. But oftentimes it's like you're going to save whatever you're going to save has nothing to do with that moment to not do that. Mm-hmm. It's really weird to me, man. And I'm in my life where I do that. It's okay. I'm going to say how I feel. You know, it's not going to hurt nobody's feelings. If it does, that's okay. But I think there's a time and place to tell people what's going on, and even kids, even if your situation, we're all so different, right? Mm-hmm. It's really, really crazy. Sometimes the truth needs to be there. It's there anyway. The truth is there anyway. It's like, that's where I'm at with it. It's kind of weird.
Most of us can see the truth regardless on the manipulation too, though.
Yeah.
Right?
For real.
Now, are we playing dumb? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's where it comes down to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think that's a tough one. That's a deepie. But the Tooth Fairy, come the fuck on.
Dude, that's probably the worst fucking, like, fairy tale.
I'm just saying.
The Tooth Fairy?
Why do we got to be there?
Why was she collecting all these teeth?
I punched the fucking dude that come and got under my pillow one night. I was like, "Bit." It's my dad's like, "Oh shit." Guys, said that? Let's get trickier. Let's leave him on the counter.
Put that tooth back.
That ain't yours to take. Was it my turn?
Did you? Yeah. Did your parents tell you about the Tooth Fairy? I don't remember how that worked. You just kind of figured it out?
Yeah, I think I just knew.
Dude, he got raised by me. It was fucking, you get it. This is that and that's that.
Yeah. Yeah, Tooth Fairy's pretty corny.
There wasn't a whole lot of wool pulled over these kids' eyes.
What about the Easter Bunny?
That's even cornier. Like a bunny that shits eggs. That's weird.
I just didn't waste a whole lot of time in these things. That's for damn sure.
Does a bunny, how does it give birth? Is it like a dog and like a cat? Like 15 different bunnies?
Probably.
I think so.
What's a baby bunny? What do you call it? It's not a pup. What is a baby bunny?
A rabbit is a bunny rabbit, right?
So a rabbit is...
It's a bunny.
Oh, and a bunny is the baby.
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's cute.
Bunny rabbit.
That's really cute.
How far do you ride your car on E?
Fucking not very. I don't do that.
No? You're like, I need a full tank.
I'm a prepper, not a planner, but I got shit handled kind of guy.
Wait, what about the other day on...
Okay.
You were driving me
home. Look,
home.
everybody fucks up.
No, like, he was driving me home. Yeah, listen.
Look, was this planned? You motherfuckers planning this?
No, we didn't talk about it either. That's why it's funny he brings it up.
Okay.
He took me to Evanston for my treatment, and we're driving home, which I don't pay attention to the gas because he always handles that stuff. He looks at the whole car before we go anywhere.
Check everything. Yeah, that's
so,
that's right.
But yeah, we're going through the canyon, and we're on like empty. And
listen,
I'm like,
Drerawka,
is there
sometimes
like a gas station anywhere soon? No.
Even the most prepper of all falls.
We made it to the gas station. Luckily, we didn't have to call somebody.
So I'm glad we brought that up because there's no fucking. It's a good ending. I handled the problem, but yeah, I don't run on E, bro. Do you?
Oh yeah,
fuck, man. Bro. I ain't an E runner.
Yeah, I'm on a quarter tank right now.
Shit, I got my shit. I check the oil. I check all the tires. I ain't stressing. It's just what I am, man. I'm like, I got all my working bag, all my shit. If we break down, I got a huge trauma bag for like EMT shit. Yeah, dude, I'm Mr. Prep guy. I have everything. I plan nothing. I don't care about that, but I'm ready for anything.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
That sounds stressful as fuck.
It's not though, bro. It doesn't bug me. It doesn't fuck with me. I don't know.
I mean, I would rather be prepared than not.
I got everything.
But I have roadside assistance, so it's all right.
What if you got where no phone is? And see, I don't what if shit either. I just ready. Fuck it. Let's go.
Yeah.
What if
Did you know that
go.
Rabbits are actually called kittens?
Well, for fuck's sake.
You guys were wrong.
Are they
I had to
the
look
same?
it up. It says the female rabbit is called a doe, which I never knew. Did you know
Holy
that?
Oh, yeah,
shit.
dodo.
You heard this on fucking... Yeah, hey,
And giving birth is called kindling.
Ah.
And baby rabbits are called kittens.
We got a Jamie up in here. She's handling this shit for days.
So,
That's crazy.
I didn't know that.
That's weird, huh?
Yeah.
Never knew that.
Why do they got to make everything so hard? This is pups or fucking
complicated.
bull cow, fucking baby.
Here's another one for you. I brought this up on the show earlier this week. Is so if I hand you scissors, what is it called? What do you call
a pair of scissors?
A pair of scissors. Now, what if I hand you two of them? What do you call that?
That's a fucking pair of pairs.
A pair of pairs.
A pair of pants. Why do we do that? It's a pair of pants, pair of socks, pair of underwear. No? But you don't say a pair of
shirt.
A pair of
Why
do we do that?
Socks is two, so that does count. But
underwear's not.
What do you say for underwear? Put on a pair of underwear?
Yeah.
Fuck.
But why do we say that? Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
Is it because our legs are going? But what if you only have one leg?
Then you don't ever wave at a guy with one arm.
Yo, is there a store for people that only have one leg to buy shoes? Or do you have to buy two pairs of sneakers every fucking time?
I don't know.
That's a great question.
That is a good question. You should.
Where's all this coming? This is deep. This is good. I bet there's a spot.
Or if you have one eye, like, do you have to buy the glasses, or you just do like the monocle?
I think there's a spot for that. We work with these people. I think they can work with those people. Maybe not. You're just like everybody else, fella. You got to get them both.
But then do you have to sell it to somebody else? I think that's the business, man. You sell it, the left shoe, to the person that needs the left shoe, right? There got to be some out there with a right leg but not a left.
We have to reach out. We're going to figure this out.
That's crazy.
There's a spot. Like Big Lots, but different. Or like...
Well, I wonder if there's a store out there for those, you know.
Yeah.
A specific shopping thing for a specific thing. Yeah. Bridal store, but it's for one-arm people.
Go ahead, Junior.
Let's see. Chance F, sister from Taylorsville. Have you been to Disneyland? Motherfucker, have you been to Disneyland?
No, I haven't.
Have you?
I've never been. I never had the fucking, like, I want to go to Disneyland. Right? I've never asked my dad to take me to Disneyland once. I think it was just because of my upbringing too. Like, we didn't dream big. We weren't like, yo, we're going to Disneyland. It was like, yo, we might go to a Blazer game, maybe. We might go to the waterfront, maybe. We might go to Oaks Park, which is like lagoon-ish, right? Maybe. But we never dreamt to go to Lagoon or to Disneyland or Disney World or a different country, right? We never dreamt of that.
Cause shit was real. You were real.
Yeah, right? It was far-fetched for sure. But now I would love to take my kids. You know, when my son sees the little Disneyland commercial, it's like, yo, I want to go there. It's like, all right, yeah, we'll go. We'll go on a trip. We'll go to Disneyland. Go to Disney World.
What a thing. Everybody knows about it, too. It's just the thing. It's like you see it. You can kind of see something there. It's fucking cool.
It's magical.
Off one guy. One man did that, right?
Walt
Disney. Fucking incredible, man. Movies, and then just there's a whole thing for life. It's not going anywhere. That is going nowhere as far as humankind is concerned. I've been to Disneyland quite a few times. If we should go as a unit to do, what's it called with the damn
the
Halloween experience down there is unfucking believable.
Is that a fun one?
It is the coolest thing I've ever done. Ever. It's awesome. It's all haunted. I can't even explain to you. It's just nothing but haunt.
Universal Studios.
Yeah, which is, they're kind of together, kind of not thing, but oh, dude, it's the best thing ever. You got to go. If you like Halloween,
yeah,
there's nothing like it in the world. It is incredible, and it is just one. They shut the park down at like nighttime, 6, 7 o'clock when it's right before dark. Everybody gets out. You're not part of both. You buy tickets to this thing, and they clean the park out. And it's all new people. Oh, man, it is an incredible experience. I loved it.
Do you like trick or treat throughout the whole park or something?
No, it's like haunted houses, and there's 10,000 haunted houses in there.
Wow.
Everything becomes a haunt thing. Then there's still rides and stuff, but there's just characters everywhere.
Yeah.
It's just, it's universal, man. It's like all movie stuff. And it's the Jason thing is Jason thing. It's like there's 50 of them, and it's just cool. You can't even put it to words.
That's cool, man.
I can't remember what it's called, but do it. It's incredible. We love it.
It's fun.
It's called something. I can't remember the name of it, but
that's cool, man. I'll have to check it out.
So yes,
your one shoe is at Zappos.
Oh, Zappos? That's where you can sell your one shoe?
See, Zappos got that.
Yeah, Zappos lets amputees buy a single.
Oh, that's
single
cool.
Or
There you go.
different size shoe.
Hey, shout out to Zappos for being progressive. That's dope.
Yeah, you got to feel that. You got to feel that somehow.
Holy smokes.
Big one.
Is lightning a verb? If it's raining, it's raining. If it's snowing, it's snowing. If it's lightning, is it lightning-ginging? Cole Cheney.
From Morgan. Thanks, Cole. We talked about this in the tattoo shop. I didn't realize he was going to actually write it down. Think about that.
Yeah.
He asked me that. We debated this for a long time. Rain. Yep. Okay, it's raining. Yeah, snowing. The sun is shining. What is lightning?
Well, if you're from the South, it is lightning, right? Because if you're from the South, it's lightning, right? But if
Up here, we're gonna add a G on that bitch. And then it's a thing.
Yeah. Man, that's good.
That's really good. We were doing that up there. I'm like, bro, it's
just lightning.
He was tripping on our painting. We're talking about that. It's like lightninging. It's lightninging. Is it lightning? Fuck. What is the verb of lightning?
It's just lightning.
It is a verb. It already is. So how you talk about it, I don't know. I'm not an English fella. But that's a good one. Lightning.
That is a good one.
But it's we're gonna go swim. We're gonna be swimming. Lightning. Yeah. Maybe it's because nobody knows what happens. It just is. It's its own beast, bro.
Bro, lightning is fucking terrifying because that shit can happen at any time. Who said it on here? Was it Rose that said that there's lightning when there's no clouds?
Yeah. Callie.
Yeah.
How close have you been to it?
Lightning? I mean, not close enough to like see the strike.
Whoa. Did I tell you that story?
Yeah.
Fucking telling you what, bro. Supposedly it goes from the ground up and it doesn't actually come from there down. I don't know how that works, but I fucking changed my life when it hit from here to that fucking wall from us. I've never seen or heard or felt anything like that in my entire life.
Boom.
Josh Campbell was standing right there next to me. It was the fucking gnarliest thing I've ever seen in my whole life.
Did it knock you on your ass?
Nope. We were in his garage. It was right across the street in this alfalfa field. But it just, the power of it, man, I don't know how to explain it. So what did Junior's dumbass have to do? I had to go look at you can see it smoking.
Yeah.
It doesn't hit in the same place twice. I should have had a video camera or something. I ran out there and looked at it. Just nothing. Just the ground was kind of smoking weird. But I was freaked out.
Did you feel the ground? Like, was it hot?
No. Nothing. Nothing.
How big was
just a little smoky little ring. Just like there was nothing on the ground at all. It was like alfalfa, tall alfalfa. There was like nothing you couldn't see any disturbance at all. It looked the same. You could just see a smoke, like vapory, kind of smoky looking.
Oh, shit.
Like a big old cigarette going on. It was fucking weird. But there's no dirt, no nothing burned or nothing.
I think
it's creepy.
The whole lightning thing is terrifying. That is one power I wish I had. Lightning.
Ooh, that's a good one. Is that who you would be?
Like Raiden.
I actually remember that.
Yeah. Mortal Kombat. Raiden would be cool to be.
See the hat guy, right?
Yep.
Threw his hat.
I mean, he has a hat. Kung Lao is the one that throws the hat. But
I remember that good then.
Yeah, man. That's a good one. Thank you, Cole.
Yeah, that's cool. Lightning-ing. Do we go more?
Yeah,
we still going?
I think we got one more.
Shit, bro. Let's see what we got here.
Make sure to get your questions into us at the 27th Hour Podcast, at Highline Tattoo, at Drerawka, at the Fast Shop. You know where to get us.
For real. And this, again, is from Chance F. from Taylorsville. Holla, he is getting it.
Shout out to Taylorsville.
Do you have a favorite place you've traveled?
I really haven't traveled. I mean, I love a lot of the places around. I mean, of course, Portland, right? I really enjoy just being here. I haven't explored Utah enough. And it's crazy because we have a lot of cool things that's right here in our own backyard. 3 hours west, east, north, south. 3 hours anywhere, you're going to have a fucking blast. You can find some cool shit. Like I seen on the news just a couple weeks ago, there was a wolverine spotted at the Great Salt Lake.
Really?
It's like, where the fuck does a wolverine come from? Yeah.
Wow. I would like to. Wow.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you can see that shit and it's right there on the island, just fucking 15 minutes away from here.
Yeah.
Right? Buffalo. Like a fucking buffalo. You can go and see this shit.
Utah is, people come from everywhere in the world to this place for all the shit we do, and a lot of us haven't seen any of it. It's really sad. This is the coolest place on earth for sure for a diversified experience of any kind, right? You don't go to, we have it all, man. All the red shit, all the dirt, all the Zion, that stuff is incredible. And I think we all need to get out more.
Dinosaur shit out fucking, was that east?
Yep.
Over there, fucking Vernal. You see fucking dinosaurs. You can see hieroglyphs. Like, that shit is fucking incredible to see, you know, for the right person.
Lake Powell's same idea.
They found a ship. They found a ship in Lake Powell.
Did they really?
Yeah, fucking the fucking water level dropped and they found a ship up there.
Dude, I don't know if they'll ever find everything. And that's a crazy ass place.
Yeah.
Utah's beautiful. Everything is here. It is wild. And we were all underwater for how long? Lake Bonneville was the hugest body of water there was, man. This whole thing was covered in it. It's got a crazy history. Utah's crazy.
What about you? Where would you travel? Or where have you traveled?
I've been just way too many places.
What's that song? I've been everywhere, man.
I've been everywhere. It's Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
I truly have, just by working. So the experience for me was not as enjoyable as it maybe should have been because it was work, just working. And it was always wasn't fun. it was work, and it drove me crazy. But I've seen and been very fortunate to have seen more places than most. All our cool areas, from our flat to the biggest mountains to the coldest to the windiest but we've been a lot of cool places, and like there's not a whole lot like the Oregon coast to me. Some of that Oregon coast weather is so fucking cool. So I definitely love that. But you know what, man? Right here where I sit is my favorite place that I've been. But I've been to Canada's, and I've been, you know, a little traveling, and I just love it here, bro. I love it here. I love this even town, this city, this spot. I just love being right where I'm at. But we love going to the Oregon coast. We really do. If we're going somewhere that's a quick, easy place to run and take the kids. But I'm not a big ocean guy, so Utah's perfect for me. But I like it right here, man. It is not the place. Don't come here. It's getting full fast.
Yeah, especially California folk.
Yeah, bro, I love it here. I love Utah, man.
Yeah,
I've been in a lot of cool places, but this is it for me. This is it.
For sure, man. Well, make sure to get your questions into us. The hour continues. The 27th hour on Instagram. You know where to find us. Like, you know where it's at. You see on the links and all that good stuff. Don't be shy. Thank you to everybody that sent us the questions. There's some really good questions this time. We appreciate every single one of you. Check out the 27th hour podcast. We just released we're going to be releasing episode 48 on Friday. Fucking good ass time.
Dude,
man.
It's a great time. And if you guys know anybody, or it's you and you have a cool story, you want to reach out to us, reach out to Dre. You know where we're all at. Reach out, say what you've got to say. See if you want to come on our show and tell some crazy cool story or something like that. Reach out to us, man. We'll see what we can do to go that route too. We're always looking for good, unique stuff.
Talk to producer Erica, because I don't want to talk to any of you.
Okay, well, don't call him. Call us. I would love that.
Yeah, you have to call me. I do the scheduling anyways.
Anybody with a really
Drake.
beautiful story, I would love anything crazy, something weird, something unique that you guys haven't heard, or any ideas. Interact with us, man. Let me know what's up. Let me know what you like, what you don't, and follow us. You guys know where we're at. Follow the Fab stuff. This is the Mental Health Awareness Month, so reach out if you guys need help. I do coaching. If I'm not your guy, I have other people involved with me that can be your guy or girl. So reach out. Start the talk. That's all it is. Just start talking, man, and we can get you where you need to go if it's us you seek.
You need to talk to Kate about this wife beater that he's wearing right now. Looks like he wants to say mom's spaghetti 10 times. Knees weak, arms is heavy.
He's been working at a new coffee shop, and I think he has moms hitting on him at the new coffee shop.
Hell yeah. That's what's up.
I cannot grow old in Salem's Lot.
Shout out Kaysville Coffee Company.
Yes. Brett Bateman, you're a beautiful soul. Start a new coffee shop. Go check them out.
Hell yeah.
Did we get it?
Cool, guys. Well, I appreciate every single one of you. Junior, it's been a pleasure, my man.
Thanks, bro.
Peace.
Later, guys.